Alright, Mo, just a few questions regarding your performance on a basketball court with me, practicals for your ACER. Alright, just talk us through how you think you're performing on a basketball court. You start off by talking about your passing.
Well, my passing needs a bit of improvement, but I feel more comfortable passing on my right hand than my left. I need to work on my technique a lot more because I can do a lot more if I practice on my technique with my chest passing and my bounce passing. It'll be more efficient for me in the games. But in game situations, I think my pass can be a lot better, but especially when I'm under pressure. Because when I'm under pressure, I tend to make a few unnecessary turnovers and stuff like that.
Okay, good. So in practice, all right, don't worry, we're going to work on those things. Okay, give us an example in a game where you felt under pressure and you turn the ball over.
When I'm getting trapped in the corners, sometimes I might have my head down and I might dribble into trouble and I might do something stupid to turn over the ball, or I might not see my teammate to pass it to them, or I might just throw it out of bounds, maybe something like that. I can do a lot. It needs a lot of improvement.
Okay, so it's a little bit of the mental side as well, so your decision making comes into play. Yeah, so that's something that we'll work on. You mentioned a little bit about your dribbling. Now we move on to your dribbling. How do you think your ball handling and your dribbling is in practice and then in games? Yeah.
Well, it's like I need to be a lot more consistent because I have my days when my ball handling is alright, it's quite good, and then I have my days when my ball handling is a bit shaky. But I need to improve so it can be like that all the time. So I can have good, because I'm meant to be a guard, so I'm meant to have good handles at all times.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your right and your left hand. Which one is you feel?
Well, I'm right-handed, but I tend to go to the bucket more left. I don't really go right, but I can finish stronger right, but I get more of my buckets from the left. So that's kind of weird. Like I'm right-handed, but I'm kind of left at the same time.
Okay. So how do you handle pressure when you bring the ball up? You know, tell me a situation where you got double teamed, or how did you find it with your ball handling? Do you feel pressure when the defense steps up on you, or you get double teamed? How do you feel? How do you cope? How do you adjust to those situations?
When I'm in a half-court situation, I don't really feel too pressured because I know that I can do a simple move to beat my opposing player, or I can go right by him because I know I'm quicker than him. But when I'm getting double teamed, sometimes I feel pressured and I might do a move that will make me turn over the ball. So I can use a lot of work on that. Okay,
so doing the right move at the right time, depending on the situation.
Yeah, so basically my decision making.
Good.
I'll work on my decision making.
Alright, that's good. Alright, Mo, well, tell us a little bit about your shooting. How do you think your shooting's come along this year?
My shooting's improved, but it tends to be a bit streaky. Hopefully I'm trying to improve it so I can have the right form, all time, same form, and be a threat inside and out of the arc. Because my last game, before yesterday, I dropped at least 5-6 threes in the game, and I was happy with that. And my game yesterday, I only dropped 1 3. So that proves to me that I'm a streaky shooter and I can use a lot of work on my shots. Okay, so we got to get you consistent in your shooting. So maybe preparation before the shot and your mental side. Okay, how your mental mind frame before the game, and get you ready, preparation before the shot goes off. Right, so perhaps your footwork and your hand position, alright, everything like that, your breathing, perhaps you work on that. Alright, but overall your shooting is alright. You have hit a lot of shots this year, and like you said, you can get back to being consistent. Alright, good. Talk us a little bit about your defense. How would you grade yourself defense? I think my defense has really improved. I think I've done alright, but I need to stop reaching. Because when I decide to reach, that's when my opposing player decides to go by me. But sometimes I recover back, sometimes I don't. But as a whole, I think my defense is alright. But it still has a lot of room for improvement.
Alright, so you mentioned about reaching, that's on man-to-man. Tell me a little bit about a man-to-man defense. That's where the reaching comes in? Okay. All right, so we got to work on just playing honest and containing. Yeah, because as soon as you reach, like your man's gonna go by you at that next level.
Yeah, definitely.
So you need to work on your positioning, okay, and your distance away from your person you're guarding. Yeah. So what would you grade yourself on a man-to-man defense? Would you give yourself excellent, good, okay, or poor?
Between good, between okay and good.
Okay, on a man-to-man.
More time good.
Okay. How about your zone defense?
Zone defense, I think I'll rate that good.
Yeah.
Because I seem to get a few steals, and I think I can pressure the ball a lot more on the zone.
Okay.
Make them force some turnovers, stuff like that.
Okay. Is there any areas in the zone that you feel you got to work on in terms of the team?
Yeah, communication, movement, and rotation.
Okay. Good. Anything you want to add in terms of your performance?
I just need to keep on being more consistent and try to be a threat at all times. And work on my decision making, because yesterday in the game there was a lot of situations where I could have taken it to the bucket, but I passed it to another player where they wasn't really a threat.
Okay.
So I could have done some more stuff, done more things to my game to help the team win.
Okay, you talked about yesterday's game. Who was we playing yesterday? Can you remember the team?
Ealing and Hammersmith.
Ealing and Hammersmith. Okay. All right. Good. Tell us a little bit about your rebounding. How you feel you rebounded for the team and as an individual. What would you rate yourself in terms of blocking out and getting the rebound?
I don't think it will be below good. It will be below good because I need to work on my boxing out. It's not really a habit yet. Me boxing out and going up for the rebounds. I do sometimes, but I need to do it all the time because the big men on our team ain't always going to get the rebound, so I need to help them out.
So tell me three things that you need to be a good defensive rebound, defensive and offensively. Boxing
out, positioning, and timing.
Very good. Okay, and also desire. You wanted it more than another person. Yeah. Well done, Mo. One more thing. In terms of your steals, how many steals do you consider yourself a person that can average at least 3 steals a game? It depends on your defense.
Yeah, definitely. I can get at least 3 steals a game, depending on how much I want it and what kind of defense I'm playing, and the times to go for it. Because sometimes you gamble and you lose, that can end in the other team scoring points. So you gotta know when not to go for a steal.
Good. All right, Mo. Last one. We talked a lot about your mental frame. Okay, what would you rate your mental frame when it comes to preparing for basketball games? Excellent, good, okay.
I'd say it would be good because, like, I don't really care what team I'm playing. It could be a good team, it could be a bad team. But all I know is I'm trying to get a W, or I'm trying to win. I don't really care if they have great players, England players. I'm just trying to go at them to the best of my ability and get that W for the team.
Okay. So tell me a little bit, how do you prepare for a game mentally?
Think about plays, think about defense. When decision making, really, that's about it. And I try and block out everything else.
Like
things that's happened that day, things that's happening in my life, work, trying to get out of my head.
Okay, good. How would you consider yourself as a team player? How do you fit in this team?
Team players, kind of a leader role because I'm one of the older kids on the team. So when the younger ones are feeling low, I've got to bring them back up. Scorer, even though we've got Amari, an excellent scorer, I need to contribute to that as well because sometimes he may have a good game, sometimes I may have a good game. We all got, contributing to score at the same time.
Okay, good. All right, Mo. Anything you want to add before we go? All right. So overall, your performance. What would you grade yourself out of 100? Been excellent overall performance. Basketball. We're talking about everything.
I'll give it maybe a 60, 65 maybe.
Okay. All right, Mo. But you have highlighted a few issues that you want to work on and get better. All right, Mo. Appreciate it.
Cool.